Good evening, people. Good evening. Good evening. Hope you are doing great. Okay. welcome. Welcome. Welcome to Build for More with Matt Miller. And I want to start by saying thank you to our subscribers. Thank you for all your love. Thank you. We appreciate you. Thank you so much. Thank you for sharing our videos. Thank you for liking our videos. Thank you for commenting and all the fun stuff. Yeah, we do appreciate you. Welcome. This is Built for More with Matt Miller. Tonight is going to be different. I just want to say that up front. Tonight is going to be different, quite different. Tonight, there's not going to be any polished message. There's not going to be any polished message tonight. No perfectly structured teaching or message tonight. No, there's nothing like that. There's no countdown to some big motivational climax tonight. Tonight, I just want to have a talk. Tonight is just a talk, you know, because see, lately I've been realizing something. A lot of people are smiling publicly, but they are bleeding privately. Yeah, a lot of people are smiling outside, they're smiling publicly, but privately they are bleeding. A lot of people are functioning, but they are exhausted. A lot of people are posting pictures, are posting text, are posting motivational quotes. They are going to work. They're taking care of everybody else, showing up for responsibilities. But quietly, they're asking themselves, how much longer can I keep carrying all of this? And maybe that's you tonight. Maybe that's somebody you know. Maybe nobody around you even knows how heavy life has been lately for you. Maybe people think you're strong because you've learned how to suffer silently. Maybe people think you're okay because you still laugh. But deep down, you're tired. And you know it. You're tired mentally. You're tired emotionally. You're tired spiritually. Hello. Thanks, Annie. Please let us know where you're joining us from. Thank you. You're tired of pretending you're not affected by things that deeply affect you. And I felt led tonight not to come on here and perform. No, I'm just here tonight to just connect. Annie, I'm good. How are you? I hope you're good. I'm not here tonight to go through a speech, go through a motivational quote. No, tonight, this is not about me talking at you. This is going to be a conversation. Hello, Hilary Taylor. How are you doing? I want you to talk to me tonight, too. I want to know where you are mentally. I want to know what is weighing on you. I want to know what you're fighting silently. Because one of the biggest lies people believe is this: nobody understands. I've heard that so many times. People say, nobody understand. Matt, nobody understand. You don't know what I'm going through. But sometimes healing begins the moment you realize that you're not the only one that is carrying that burden. You know what's interesting, my friends? Some of the strongest people you know, some of the strongest people you know, they are one honest conversation away from breaking down emotionally. One honest conversation from breaking down. Not because they are weak. No, but because life has weight. Life has weight. And if you carry weight long enough without release, without help, without keeping it down, eventually your soul starts feeling tired. Your soul starts feeling the weight. I think one of the saddest thing in this generation that we are today is how connected we are digitally, but how emotionally disconnected people feel internally. We are so connected today. We're so connected. I can be here. I'm in Canada right now. I'm there's somebody watching this live that is somewhere in Far East. We're so connected today. As a people, we have a lot of information on our palm, but we are so disconnected internally. People are drowning in silence. How a lot of people are drowning in silence. People don't need another motivation quotes tonight. I don't think so. So they need somebody to actually hear them. Some people don't need another grind. Let's do it. Let's work. That speech tonight. They need hope. Some people are not lazy. They are discouraged. Some people are not weak. They are wounded. Some people are not ungrateful. They are overwhelmed. And tonight, I want this life to be real. I want this life to be real. No deep fake, not performative, not polished, real. Because real conversations change lives. That's what I found out. Real talk change lives. You know, I've had moments in my own life where external things looked fine, or externally everything is looking as if things are going on well, but internally I was questioning everything. I've had that moment in my own life. Moment where I kept showing up for people while feeling empty myself. Moment where I had responsibilities, expectations, pressure, vision, goals, but emotionally, I was running on fumes. And one thing I've learned is this: people can applaud your strength, they can applaud your good talk, they can applaud all that without realizing how much pain it took you to become that strong. Some of you watching tonight, you became mature because life forced you to maturity. Some of you, you became independent because disappointment forced you to become independent. Some of you, you became careful because trust was broken. Some of you, you became quiet because explaining yourself stopped feeling safe. And after a while, after a long time, you don't even know how to tell people you're struggling anymore. You just carry it. You just carry it in silence. You just carry that burden quietly. It is weighing you down, but you can't talk about it. But here and now, tonight, you don't have to carry it alone, my friends. So yes, what I want us to do tonight, okay? So just get me. I want this life to become a real conversation. I just want you to assume that we are on a table somewhere in Starbucks, somewhere in Tim Hortons, having coffee and talking. No judgment. And now, if you follow this channel long enough, you know we don't do judgment here. There's no judgment call at all. This is no judgment zone. No pretense. All the marks removed and kept out. This is just me in my own person and you in your own person. I want you to put your questions in the chat. If you have any question that is in your mind that you want to have a word, you want to discuss tonight, you can put it in the chat. Let's start from there. It can be about purpose. I've been talking about purpose for quite a while now. It can be about purpose. It can be about fear. It can be about relationships. It can be about discipline. It can be about God, your faith. It can be about pain. It can be about motivation, loneliness, dreams, starting over, feeling behind in life, anything. I'm trying to make the net wide so that we can have people talk about whatever they want to talk about tonight. And we're going to talk through it together. All right. We're going to talk through it together because I really believe some people did not, you did not even, you that is watching, you did not stumble into this life. You did not stumble into this life accidentally. At this very minute, there are more than 1,000,001 lives on YouTube. So you did not stumble into this accidentally. I think some people needed this tonight. Some people needed this talk, this honesty. I think some people, so I think some people were one more disappointment away from giving up emotionally. Yeah, one more disappointment away from giving up emotionally. I think some people were tired of being strong for everybody else. That is maybe that is you. You're tired of being strong for everybody else. And maybe, just maybe, tonight, this conversation we're going to have becomes a thing that reminds you that, hey, you're not broken. My friend, you're not broken. No matter what you feel, no matter what you're going through, you're not broken. You're not forgotten. No way, you're not forgotten. And your story is not over. I like to say that with all passion. Your story is not over. It is not. No matter what it is not over. No matter what it looks like, no matter what the picture is, it is not over. So take a deep breath tonight. I call you to take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. Drop your questions in the chat. Tell me where you're watching from. And let's have a real conversation like two adults on a coffee table. I usually don't do that. I usually just go through my notes and have a nice talk. But tonight I felt like let's make this talk conversational. Where are you watching from? What questions do you have in your heart that you want to talk about? Let's start from there. Can I say something honest tonight? I just want to be honest. Also, one thing I've learned is that most people are not are not asking surface level questions. Behind almost question is a pain. Behind almost all question, there is a pain. I've learned that since I started talking to people on YouTube, started meeting people, started having these conversations. I've learned that a lot of people they don't the questions they ask behind every question there is a pain. So I'm careful how I talk to people when it's something real, when it's something like tonight. So that's why I'm like, tonight we're going to try to make this so real as much as possible. So when somebody says something like, how do I stay motivated? Sometimes that's not what they mean because I've seen it. Sometimes what they mean is, how do I keep going when life keep disappointing me? How it's like they say, hey Matt, you talk about motivation, you talk about me staying motivated, you talk about you talk about these things, but how do I manage it? How do I keep on going when everywhere I turn to, everything I do, I get disappointment? Life is not taking it so simple on you. I get it. How do I keep going when life keep disappointing me? That's actually the question you want to ask, but you start talking about how do I stay motivated? There's another one that I've always heard. Somebody says, how do I find purpose? How do I find purpose? Sometimes what they really mean is, how do I stop being invisible? Hey Jason, how are you back here again? How do I stop being invisible? That's what they're talking about. That's what they mean. All right. Sometimes I've heard somebody say, how do I trust again? Actually, it is not just surface level trust. So what they really mean is, how do I stop bleeding from what happened to me. Jason is back. Jason said he's just an NBA player struggling in the chart. And I get it. And like I told you before, we've met. I told you there's a lot that you can do to just, but there's one thing I always know, Jason. No matter what you're going through, is just part of your training. Just keep it up. Just keep on showing up. Just keep on. You might be struggling right now, but just keep on showing up. I do believe the results will come. Everyone, take care. Have a blessed day. We're here for you, Lord. These guys, thank you so much, Jason. Thank you. So yeah, I've heard that so much. So Jason, just keep on showing up, okay? That's what I will tell you. No matter what the struggle is right now in your career in the NBA, or maybe that's your dream, just keep on showing up. Don't let it overwhelm you. Don't let what you're going through right now make you drop that dream. No, keep on showing up. You get it. Hello, Israel MC. How you doing? Also, when somebody says, as I was saying, somebody says, "How do I trust again?" What they're actually saying is not trust. What they mean is, how do I keep? How do I stop bleeding from what is happening to me? So I've seen this kind of questions, and I think that's why this conversation matter. Okay, Israel, I'm fine. I'm fine, thank you. Where are you? Where are you joining us from? Where are you joining us from tonight? You know something, friends? A lot of people think growth feels exciting. A lot of people thinks growth feels exciting. Sometimes growth feels lonely. Whoa, Canada. That's good, Jay. That's good, Israel. Which part of Canada? I'm also in Canada. So which part of Canada are you from? Are you in? Sorry. A lot of people think growth feels exciting. Sometimes one thing that you're not told is that growth is lonely. The day you start on that part, you know that growth is lonely. So that's you're in Nova Scotia. Perfect. Perfect. I'm in Winnipeg. All right. Growth is lonely. There are so many people that want you to grow. Those people around you. There's so many people that want you to grow. But the day you start embarking on that journey of growth, a lot of them will start taking sides. You see, some people will stop. Some people will stop and say, "Okay, let's see what's going to do." There are some that will say, "Let's see what's going to do." There are some that will say, "Who told you? Who made you a judge over us? Who told you you're better than us? Who told you you're better than us?" Now, all these people, they want you to grow. But the issue is that they don't know how to handle the new you. So what do? They poke holes at your growth. Because your growth actually will be bringing out their shortcomings. It will be bringing it to light. So it's not like I always say when I get this kind of questions and somebody say, "Hey man, I'm having problem with growth." We talk about growth, we talk about growth, we talk about I'm having problem with growth. Hey Jason, what are you? Nothing much. So today Israel, it's more like I just came to connect with people. So today I didn't come with a script. I didn't come with my usual prepared script and all those fun talk. Today is just to connect because I do feel that a lot of people they are bleeding internally and they are smiling externally. A lot of people are carrying so much weight that they don't even know what to talk about. They can't even talk about it because they don't even know if it's safe. So what we're doing here tonight is just having a conversation, just having a conversation, just talking. And the best, the easiest way I said, "Hey, just let us know where you're joining us from." And also, that's simple. What questions do you have in your mind? So I'm just going through questions that people have been sending in, right? So sometimes growth feels confusing too. Growth feels confusing. You know, sometimes growth looks like outgrowing environments, habits, friendships, and a version of yourself. That's what I talked about yesterday, actually. That's what the video of yesterday was. a lot of people, the fear of knowing that now that they're growing, they're gonna start losing friendships, losing relationships. Oh, thank you so much, Israel. And now they don't understand how to handle that. So what do? They go forward and they come back. They come back to their old self. And I'm like, what? You've seen a glimpse of what life could be. You've seen what the graces. You see what your becoming looks like. But because of the cost you're gonna pay, you come back. That's where people are not really prepared for growth. So we go out there, we buy growth books, we read them and all that. The books tells you all the fancy stuff and all that. But most of the books did not tell you that when the rubber meets the road, when the action starts, a lot of people will start withdrawing from you. You'll become lonely and lonely and lonely because you change state. You start changing. You start the jokes that used to be funny. You don't. You're not feeling them. They're not funny to you anymore. The gatherings that you used to enjoy, you no longer enjoy them anymore. The places you used to go where you used to find peace and succor, you go there, it's like waste of time. Why? It's not because they changed. That has always been the same set of people. You changed. You're growing. But that's the part people don't tell people that wants to grow. They don't tell people that, hey, when you're growing, you're going to be changing. And one of the things is that you might find yourself in places you used to enjoy, you no longer enjoy them. So what happens to people? Naturally, the mind starts saying, oh, am I doing the wrong thing? Am I the problem now? Because somebody will come and attack you. Hey man, you're changing, man. Hey man, you no longer hang out with the boys, man. We no longer see you, man. At the time we normally used to see you before. Now you can't tell them you're changing. You don't even know what's happening to you. You don't even know what's happening to you. But that is growth. That is one of the things that comes with growth. All right. So a lot of people are not taught these things. The habits begin to be. You look at it and say, "Wow, I can't live this way." Even the friendships you have, the people that used to come around you, you can't flow anymore with them. There are some versions of yourself you have to let go because your new life, before that new life fully arrives, your old life you have to let go. But hey, let me tell you one thing that is very, very critical. That's what I call the season in between. So when you say, I no longer do this till the time when the new life arrives, there's a season in between. And that is where a lot of people go back. That's where a lot of people go back because they feel people start telling them, who told you you're correct? Do you mean we're wrong? Or everybody start telling them, man, you're changing. You're no longer coming. We no longer see you. So you now start second guessing yourself. You now start second guessing yourself. Let me tell you, friend, you're called to more. You're called to more. You're called to a season of grace. And if you let what people say affect you, you might just lose it. You might just lose it. So, right, I just want to know: is there any question in the chat that we can talk about? Is there anything that we can talk about? Like today, for me, I didn't come with any note prepared. I come just to have raw connection. Raw connection. Is there anything that is going through your mind that you want us to talk about? That you need somebody to just to discuss with. I'm here. All right. So what did I eat today? Ooh, I think I ate rice. I ate rice. In the afternoon, I had pizza after church. So what about you? What did you have today? What did you have today? And how is Nova Scotia? How's Nova Scotia? Is it still cold out there? Is it still cold, or is now better? I have a friend in Nova Scotia that always complains because yeah, she doesn't have friends and all that, so she's always indoors. So not amazing food. I had a burger. I work in a restaurant and it's warm. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. So what do you do? What do you do in the restaurant? Are you a server or your chef or you own the restaurant? What do you do in the restaurant? What do you do in the restaurant? Oh, I'm a cook. I love it. I love it. Okay. So what kind of food do you cook? What kind of food do you cook? So this is getting interesting. What kind of food do you cook? I want to know because I want to learn. Pub. Okay, okay, okay. I get it. Pub style. So that would be more like continental dishes, right? Like everything in between. Like yeah, yeah. Everything that goes steaks, the fries, the burgers, everything. Yeah, that's nice. So do you enjoy like burgers, pasta, and other stuff? Yeah, yeah. That's what you get in the pub. Do you enjoy doing what you're doing? Do you enjoy it? That's all that matters, buddy. That's all that matters. Like enjoying what you're doing and yeah, loving what you're doing. That's all that matters. That's exactly what life is all about. You find satisfaction in that thing you're doing. Man, you got it nailed. You got it nailed. Like personally, I work in IT and I've always loved it. I've always loved it. It's something I can do and not get paid. I'll be okay. I'll be cool doing it because it just makes me. I just solve problems and all this fun stuff. So yeah, it just makes me feel like I'm doing God's work. You know. So yeah, nice to meet you tonight. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. All right. We are still having those sweet conversations tonight. Sweet conversations, just connecting with people, just having that and stuff like that. College them do for cooking school. Man, that's good. That's good. Please keep it up. Keep it up. You're gonna do well. You're gonna do well. What do you create content? What's your niche? What's your niche? What do you create content? Like which area do you focus on? Minecraft. Oh, that's one of the gamers. Okay, that's good. And how is that coming for you? How are you? How's it coming? You got 2.8K subs. Ah, that's crazy. How long have you been doing it? For how long now? For how long have you been doing that? It's all crazy, but yeah, I like it. For 5 months. Whoa. That's some good one. That's some good one. Well, that's nice. That's nice. So what's the plan with actual posting? Okay, okay, I get it. I get it. Yeah, I started posting, I started doing what I do. The first video of mine went live on July 11th, 2025. So I'm just like a year shy, just like a month shy of a year. A month plus shy of a year for me. Like, yeah. But it's been good. So far so good. So far the main thing is I love doing what I'm doing. Apart from just connecting with people like this tonight, I do a lot of motivation and all that. We work on the content for college to help pay for it. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's really good. I like it. Okay, let me just keep on my talks. There's something I like the way we're just talking right now. It just shows you that we can just we can just connect. We can just connect at different levels. Humans can connect at different levels. And in this day and age, one of the things I see is the connections that we have that we don't even use. A lot of us don't leverage the connections we have. You know, we there was a time I was having an issue and I needed to solve something, and it was really disturbing me and I couldn't solve it. I just went online and I just joined. I think I just went through some lives and I just got a guy that I just told him, I said, hey, so we're just having taking questions like this, like, hey, what's going on? How you guys doing? Stuff like that. I just said what I wanted. Then somebody somewhere else just say, hey, can we connect? I'll help you do it. Like I said, I'm in IT, right? So I I was just running through some there was a challenge I was just trying to fix. It wasn't working for me. I was so surprised that somebody just did it, like connected with me, and we just got it sorted out so easily. Then I said that's the power of having platforms that connects different people, right? And one of the things I noticed is, for me, because of the niche that I'm in, yeah. Okay, man. No worries, man. You take care. You take care, man. I really enjoyed having this chat with you. You take care, man. I'll look your channel up and I'll sub too, man. Don't worry. You take care. Cheers. So yeah, like I always say, so thank you so much for being so honest. Thank you so much. Yeah, you take care. One of the things I've seen with a lot of people that I chat with is a lot of people are they're trying to be healed of different things, right? People are trying to be healed of different things. They're trying to get to the point where they can get healed. So I'm like, okay, the first thing that you need to do in your quest to be healed is to first of all acknowledge, be honest. Honesty. Be honest. What are you going through? What are you going through? Be honest. Open up. Talk to people. Connect with people. Because healing begins when honesty begins. Healing does not begin when life becomes perfect. No. Healing begins when honesty begins. The moment you stop pretending, the moment you stop performing, the moment you stop acting, your healing starts. Like if you know this channel very well, if you meet me on a day that is not like this, where a day that I'm actually doing what I do, you hear me talk a lot about people performing people. And I always say, you don't just have to perform, right? You don't just have to perform. You just have to keep it real. Keep it real. You start by being honest to yourself. You start by being honest with yourself. And some of you even you've taken this performance even to church, even to your place of worship. You're even talking to your God. You're still performing. You still have mask on. You're not ready to keep down the mask or drop down the mask and do something right. Before you get answers, you have to stop performing. Performing is a big pain in the backside when it comes to trying to get healed. The very first thing you have to do in the road of trying to get healed is to be honest, is to be truthful with yourself, is to be able to say, this is where I am now. This is me today. This is where I'm at now. There's no marks, there's no performance. This is math. Like you hear me most of the time, those of you that are used to this channel. I come in here and I say there's no hype on this channel. I don't come scripted. I come with thought, with things I hear from people. I come with things I put together on Reddit that I see that is affecting a lot of people. So if you go look at my channel, you will see most of the videos, most of the lives, most of the talks we have, they're actually talks of issues that people are going through. And we try to hit those issues on the head. We try to take care of those issues by answering. We There's something I really like doing, and a lot of people have seen that in my channel because I don't go with the normal flow. I try to question the norms and see how to say, hey, what is actually happening, so that the mind can really think. I try to stimulate your mind so that your mind can think out of the box. Because a lot of us we are not taught how to think. I'm sorry. We are not taught how to think. We are taught how to take things hook, line, and sinker. We don't think. We don't think. If we think of ourselves, a lot of people say, I've seen people say, if they think for themselves, they will go crazy. Yes, I do believe that, because a lot of us we're not taught how to think. We just take things the way they are, face value, and we just believe them. So what I do on this channel is basically I try to question the norms, and it has been working. We've been getting results because a lot of people send me messages to say, Matt, what you're doing, you don't know, you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how much what you're doing is helping people. You don't know how much what you're doing is changing lives. Like these things you're doing, you don't know how far it is going, right? Because I just told myself there's no need to be on YouTube, there's no need to be on social media if it's going to be business as usual. There's so many motivational channels out there. I try to differentiate myself from that by doing something cognitive, by asking questions people don't want to ask. One of the greatest things you can do to yourself, my friend, is to be honest with yourself. Is to tell yourself the truth. Is to tell yourself how it is with you today. See, tonight reminded me why conversations matter. Not performance, not algorithm, not views, people. And I'll be doing this most of the time. Maybe I'll keep Sundays for this, Sunday evenings, just to have conversation, just to have word with people, just to have people talking. For Sunday evenings. Then the other days I'll do my normal thing, normal teaching and all that. Because I do believe that real people have real problems, real pain, real dreams, real battles, real hope. And if nobody tells you that, all right, if nobody told you that lately, keep going. Please keep going. Like what I told the NBA player that was here just now, Josiah. No matter the problem you're having right now in NBA, keep going. Don't stop. There's still purpose attached to your life. There's still purpose. Like one of the videos I did yesterday, one of the short videos I posted yesterday, your purpose crystallizes in the act. Your purpose is not a destination. No. Once you take the act, once you start going, your purpose crystallizes. There's still purpose in your life. Keep going. If nobody told you that lately, Matt is just telling you that right now. Keep going. Please don't stop. No matter what, no matter how hard it is, keep going. There's still greatness in you. There's still greatness in you. There's still healing ahead of you. What you're going through right now, what you're doing right now is not all that there is to you. There is more. There's still something worth becoming. Oh yeah, there's still something. There's still a reason for you Keep on going. Don't believe anybody that says because you took a detour, you've missed it. Or somebody said, hey, oh, one of the things I've seen on this channel a lot, all right? One of the things I've seen here a lot is people come to tell me, hey, Matt, oh, I wish I met you 10 years ago. I wish I told them I'm not, I wasn't on YouTube 5 years. I was on YouTube 2 years ago. So you couldn't have met me 2 years ago, but you're meeting me now. He said, oh, I'm 55, I'm 60. I can't do anything. I said, no, 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 you still can. You still can. Age shouldn't be a barrier. You still can. Today, a whole lot of us love to eat KFC. A whole lot of us love to eat KFC. Do you know the story behind KFC? Do you know if Colonel Sanders decided to say, I'm too old, that recipe would have died with him? Do you know that? It was at an age where a lot of people will say, man, I'm done, I'm retired. I've given my all. I've tried. Let me go stay somewhere and just pack up. No, he kept on pushing. How come you tell me, man, I'm 55, I'm 60, I'm tired? No, you're not tired. I'm telling you now, there's still purpose in you. There's still purpose in you. There's still healing in front of you. There's still something worth becoming. There's still a life. There's still something only you know how to say. Oh, there's this video I posted yesterday, guys. That video went so crazy that somebody reached out to me and he said, hey, how do you think about these things? In that video, I said, don't come and say, Matt, I don't know anything. So some of you might come and say, Matt, I don't know anything. You don't know how my life is. You don't know how crazy my life is. I don't know anything. I've been in and out of jail. I've been in and out of jail. That has been my home. That's been my whole story. I said, that is good. You can tell people how not to go to jail. Your story could be telling people how not to go to jail. Because you know it. I can't tell it the way you tell it. I can't teach that the way you teach it. Some of you is like, oh, Matt, I don't know any other thing. The only thing I know is how to teach mathematics. Oh, yes, that's all good. There are so many children today that they can't go to school because they haven't got money. A lot of people don't even know mathematics. They're suffering with that. Use that. Start with that. Start with that. Or your case is like, oh, like Israel MC that was just chatting with me right now. That said he's a cook. You know how to prepare native foods, Mexican food. You know how to prepare tacos. You know how to prepare the soups. Start with that. Set up a camera. Prepare your food. Put it online. There's still a lot in you. You're not yet tired. There's still a whole lot in you. There's still something worth becoming. So you're not too late. You're not too late at all. Wherever you are right now, you're not too late. You can still start from here and move forward. You're not too damaged either. Oh, you're not too damaged. Somebody say, hey, Matt, you don't know how bad my life has been. I've taken detour. I've missed my purpose. Who told you you've missed your purpose? Purpose is not in any destination. So there's no way you could have missed it when there was nowhere you were going to. Wherever you are now, you can start building. You can start walking. You can start remodeling your life. You're not damaged. And hey, you're not too far gone. Don't start saying, oh, I missed my life 10 years ago. There's nothing I can do. No, 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 no. You are not too far gone. You can still retrace your steps. In as much as you have life, as you have breath, you can still retrace your steps. And even if life has been heavy lately, even if your life is so shitty, and you're like, man, this is it. Don't let temporary pain convince you to permanently quit on yourself. Don't let temporary pain convince you to quit on your dreams. Don't let these pains, this setback, convince you to quit on your life. Don't let it happen to you. Don't let it happen. So today, I came here just to talk because I didn't come with any script. I just came to connect with people, have a nice time, just talk to people. And I had some very good conversations. And I think it's time for me to go. Tomorrow, we'll pick up from where we stop and continue on our series we're talking about. But today has been good. I think with this feeling I got, maybe for every Sunday, I'll just be doing I call it an open mic. Just talk, just have a good conversation with people. Just connect with people wherever they are, whatever they're going through. Ask questions because the every other day I just talk, I just blab, I just keep on going because I have a pattern to follow, right? There are questions that might come up that I can't even take, I can't even treat. I think like Sundays I'll be keeping it just to treat those kind of questions. And please, if you watch this, just let us know where you're watching us from, and also let us know. Just know that we're going to start this now as part of what we do every Sunday. Just having to ask questions, just having to just talk to people, connect with people at the level where they are, and you can never know what will happen, right? Thank you so much for spending time with me tonight. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Now, this is built for more. This channel is built for more. And I believe with everything in me, with every breath in me, you were not created just to survive. No, you were not created just to survive. You were not created just to balance the ecosystem. Mm-mm. You were not created just to be a statistics. No, you were built for something special. You were built for more. You have a dream, you have a plan, you have a purpose. And I do believe we will get there. We will get there. Stay in touch. Hit the subscribe button if you've not subscribed because that enables more people get in touch with what we're doing. Stay in touch. We'll get there. That's my time tonight. I'll talk to you again tomorrow. Good night, everybody. Good night. Please stay safe. Talk to you tomorrow. Peace out.